So what do you think? What do you think, Shiloh? Is it story time? Yeah, you ready to hear a story? Want to hear a good story? Where do you want to hear a story from? What book would you like to hear the story from? You don't care? Well, we've got plenty. We have the SEAL Survival Guide. We have the Ultimate U.S. Army Survival Guide. Yeah, we have that one too. We have Knots and Rope Work. We have a do-it-yourself book. We have gardening. You want to learn about some gardening? What do you think about some gardening? How does that sound? Sound good? Oh, hi. Rich Lang here. Down here in the bunker. Shiloh. It's getting to that time. Time for everybody to go to bed. But he always likes to have a good story. And we've got plenty of books right here for a good story. This is actually our prepping library. And everybody should have a library, stuff like this. Stuff with all kinds of good books. The reason I'm bringing this up again, I've done this video once before, but I want to talk about thinking outside the box when you're putting your prepping library together. I just want to talk about some of these books we have here, which we'll have a list video come out here real shortly. But the list of different items that we have here, different books and different stuff like that. But just looking at what we have here, some of my favorite, I've got the Ultimate Guide to the U.S. Army Survival Tactics and Techniques. We also have an Anarchist Cookbook in there. Got that one back in college. That's back in the 70s, for gosh sakes. There's bushcrafting. There's a Bible. If you're spiritual, you want to make sure that you have, something like that on hand. We even have Peele's The Power of Positive Thinking. When things are really going bad, it's really good to have a book to kind of perk things up and make you think positive, right? Right, Shiloh? Excellent. Gardening books. We've got the SEALs, like I said, SEAL Guide. We actually even have several, thanks to my son, although I also taught these merit badges for the Boy Scouts. I still do. Emergency preparedness, fire safety. There's wildland survival in there also. But some of the books that I want, to talk about thinking out of the box is you've got your ropes and rope work. You have a book in here about games and crafts for kids. You're not going to, if you've got to bug out and hunker down, you might want to have stuff for the kids to do too. Along with those books, you probably want to have like craft paper and markers and coloring books and stuff like that just to take your mind off of it. We've also got the Boy Scout Handbook, which is great. Cossman's Mercantile Guide, which also, when you look at it, how to split wood, shuck an oyster, and master other simple pleasures. Shiloh loves this book, and the reason he loves this book is that this book, when they made it, if you can see, there's the cover, how you can read it, but when you open it up upside, they put it together upside down on the inside. Probably worth $20, with that kind of mistake. But we also have easy to build projects. We've got survival guides. We have worst case scenarios. We have, the older guys probably remember the Time Life series of books. This was home repair. This is Outdoor Recreation's home workshop in this old house. Great ideas, how to measure, how to do things differently. I believe there's like 35 books in this series. Really nice to have it. It's all different angles, electrical and stuff like that. Because let's face it, we all don't, know everything. And it's nice to go to a guide. Over here, I've got the Montana's Winter Survival Handbook. Just printed that off the internet. That's another thing you can do. You can print a lot of this stuff off the internet. And here's a good example. I have 3 binders in here. Oops. And I have all the articles listed on the front here. They're all marked. They're all set up. I don't know, you could probably maybe read some of those. Maybe not. But these are all off the internet. And I printed them. I also have them on little thumb drives. They're all saved there too, but if you can't get to the thumb drive, you've got the article right here. I mean, some of these are like Survival Guide to Hunting and Catching Wild Game, 17 food items to hoard in a crisis. Must-have items for your carry bag. 6 uncommon items for your usual survival kit. The internet's a great place, and you can go to all different kinds of websites. When I show you the list of books that I have, I'll also show you a list of preppers' websites that you can go to subscribe and get information from them. And, you know, they're great sites to end up going down the rabbit hole, actually, because they're all there. You know, in simple little magazines like Scouting magazines, I've collected a bunch of these. This one's all about Dutch oven cooking. And really, what's interesting is here's something from Cabela's from a long time ago, and it's a hunting edition. But inside this, it also shows you how to dress game and cook it. And there's pictures in here on what parts of the game are what. Nice to have. I mean, I used to go hunting a lot when I was a kid. Haven't done it in years. But you have that, and then I've also got other things like DVDs. This one's Sold Out After Crisis Guide and Bonuses, just little stuff that you find. I also keep the Constitution around. It's always nice to have the Constitution, but you've got to think about what you're going to need in the future, how to practically clean anything. Got to stay in shape. Weight Trainer's Guide. Off the Beaten Path. This, you would go, well, what is that doing in your library? Well, here's the thing. This shows, this is a guide to more than 1,000 scenic and interesting places, still uncrowded and inviting. A lot of them are national parks, which is really where you're going to go if you've got a bug out. That's because there's not many people there. In this are maps. Very small, but maps tell you how to get there, back roads. It's got trails. It has interesting facts about it. Is the fishing good, hunting good, stuff like that. It's all inside of a book like this. So that's why I say you got to think outside the box when you're putting your library together. Everyday survival skills. If you think that the book that you have, or the magazine or the article is something that you might need in the future, that's the time to save it. That's the time to put it into your little bag of tricks here. And what I've done, you're probably thinking, well, how are you going to get this stuff, where you got to go? Well, down here, I've got these bags, empty bags that you can put all this stuff in and take it with you. Throw it in your truck, throw it in your car, and you're good to go. There you go. Again, looking at your preppers or survival library, or your information library, however you want to call it. There it is in a nutshell. And like I said, you're going to get a list video, probably be number 8, 9, 10, something like that, which will have what I have in my library system here, and a few other things that relate directly, like the preppers websites and stuff like that. So that's it. I just wanted to throw this together real quick so you could see, where our reference guides come from. But that's it. I hope you liked the video. I hope this is useful for you to start putting your library together. And if you liked it, please like it. If you want more videos like this automatically to come to you, please subscribe and ring that bell. Don't forget, we are also on Facebook under PrepU. We throw out little pictures and tidbits and stuff like that all the time. And also, subscribe. I think I said that once already, but please subscribe. We could use some more subscribers. 339. I'd like to hit 1,000. But anyhow, as we always say when we end our video, always be aware of your surroundings. Prep so you have food for 72 hours and beyond. And please, prep like your life depends on it, because it really does. Thank you very much. We're going to get back to story time here. Me and Shiloh. I think today, Ultimate Survival Guide to U.S. Army Survival Guide. And got some good stuff here. What's this one? Special Construction Considerations. Hey, Shiloh, you going to sit with me? Come on, buddy. Come on. Okay, I guess Shiloh doesn't want to hear the story tonight. So you take care. We'll see you later. Bye now.